We can do that. But win by taking Shadoweater. Was this run? Five feast is all you need to get an imp to one shot a heavy. That's all you need. Already attempted the challenge, so I won't be able to submit my score to the leaderboard. Understandable. But I had 3 feasts per turn. Would you have had 3 feasts per turn? I think you're neglecting the other cards in the deck. But you know, maybe. So this is a challenge run generated from the run we played just a moment ago. And by just a moment ago, I mean like an hour and a half ago, where I said that instead of Overgorger, you can probably win off of Shadoweater. We'll follow the same start, because the start, you know. I'll try to not use prior information to my advantage, which will be pretty easy because I've forgotten most of what happened on this run. Did I pick this trial? If you want to play it along, by the way, it's in the upper right here. You just put this into somewhere. I don't know. you put this somewhere, and we don't take this trial. They'd give 4,000 for a win. You don't have to, of course. I do. I actually at the end of that run, I was thinking I wanted to do it myself just to see if I could win with Shadoweater. So I'm excited to have the opportunity. I forget how I played this out exactly. Probably something like this. Right, and then I go Lance, Lance. Something like this. I'm gonna go to Ultra since we already played this run. I'm gonna diverge quite a bit pretty quickly here, but still. Yeah, deja vu, right? I have been in this place before. This is dead. We take 2. Gonna head to sleep. Boggy, have a good night. I killed one of these. Doesn't really matter that much. This is fine as well. You too, thank you. Can I chunk out one of these? Let's see. The 3, I have to stop all of that damage, so nah. Just do this. Protesters stealing cop car tires and toilet seats in the precincts. Is this the start of a joke? Is this the beginning of some... Is this a stand-up bit? A crypt builder. The detectives have nothing to go on, but they are working tirelessly to stop it. I'm sorry to hear that. There's incant armor 2, +5/+10, and an endless. And then right here, we sat on this decision for a while, and then I finally said Overgorger. However, this time we're gonna pick Shadoweater because I think Shadoweater is fine here as well. So the plan changes quite a bit with a Shadoweater mixed in. Essentially, endless Shadoweater. Remember the plan. Stick to the plan, chums. We're gonna give Shadoweater 2 +25s. There's a multi-strike in here. Is damage shield 3 okay for Shadoweater? Redoing an old seed. I am redoing an old seed, Martian Girl. This is from the first run tonight. The first run ended in a very quick victory And by that I mean I took Shadoweater and or not Shadoweater, Overgorger from that draft and crushed. And now I said that I felt like Shadoweater was a better pick at the start, and I've been challenged to prove that. Is damage shield bad? It'll take roughly 25 damage, but the health is probably worth more. And then we do actually take this trial, which is nice. I don't know what I don't remember. Like I don't remember most of what happens on this run. Ah, we lose space top 4. So picking the trial costs me a little health, but that's okay. 10, 15 is 20. He'll heal it. He'll live. Good offering token. The boss is the Spikes boss, so we gotta watch out for that as well. I need to Prismal Dust Tethys quite a bit here. Gonna need a good amount of Prismal Dusting into, like if I draw Tethys on this round, it's good. Or not Tethys, sorry, if I draw Prismal Dust here, it's good. And we hit it. I do actually end up getting hit here. Nah, mean man, have a good night. Thanks for hanging. Sleep well. You look tasty. You just do this, and we're gonna end up getting hit for a little more here than before. Repeated the previous one, except I took the Shadoweater path. It is. You are correct. It is what's happening here. It is that run. Like it actually is that run. It's not like a coincidence or anything like that. Yeah, it is in fact that run. Groundhog Day IRL. Now wait until you see the next run when I start with Primordium and a Rail Beater that I give large. I'll take this offering token still. I think Umbra Assault is good here. Although, is Umbra Assault actually that good here now? It might... Nah, it's probably not that good. Large and then remove. Dude, he tried his best, and at the end of the day, his best was not good enough. The decision here is interesting on this Umbra Assault. It's a little worse because of Shadoweater's existence. I'll still take it. It's still good enough. At Imp on top for the second heavy kill. Ugh. So I went right with the Shadow, with the Overgorger. I think that in the situation where I pick Shadoweater, I probably go left here and hit the magic shop. I don't feel like we need anything from the Umbra banner, even though I know like this isn't good, basically. There's nothing I would pull from this Umbra banner. Maybe an alloyed construct, but yeah, maybe an alloyed construct, but we're gonna plan around something else here, so we're gonna go right, or left rather. Double stack. Ugh. 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 That's not what I want to plan around. How could you? Mega crit. Eat my shadows for daddy. Nosen, are you okay? The fuck's a jawworm? That's a good question, Goldfish. What is a jawworm? Let me make this cost 0. What's in here? Move, consume. Wow, this shop is just not very good. I gotta give it to you straight here. This shop isn't good. And what is this event? I don't remember. Oh, it's blood for blood. That's right. I definitely don't pick Petrified Heart with Big Boy. I wonder if I ever take this just to give a plus 25 to him. Probably not. I'm just gonna take blood for blood. Although I do have the higher health pretty high. And backline doesn't go up ever, actually. Like, backline never goes up. I'm gonna take this. With Shadoweater, I think blood for blood gets a lot worse. Come to think of it. It'd be pretty funny if I just insta-died to Daedalus here. I think that would probably be the best ending to this saga. Gollum is the reincarnation of Fel in Slay the Pyre. Ooh ah, is what Fel says. Guess it's 15 damage. I can play bottom 4, but it's probably better to play top 4. Would I insta-die to Daedalus when I didn't with Overgorger? I don't know. I have no answer, but it would be funny nonetheless. One more expert challenge down. How are the expert challenges going? I imagine, just by looking at them, the answer to that question is not very good. Give your hot take on Icy Caverns card upgrades. Lasio, I actually talked about this not too long ago on stream, like within 30 minutes. I do agree that it feels very bad to, like, it happened in this run, actually. This comes up, come to think of it. I don't remember where it comes up, but I know it comes up. He's at, hang on, what's he taking here? He's taking 25. I'm gonna take 2 from you, and that's acceptable. I'll allow it. I'm gonna take some damage here. I don't have my space prism yet. Maybe I should have probably picked the second space prism. Oh well. Bobby, what's going on? Frozen Lance. Yes. Build expert challenge this time is pretty goddamn difficult. It's also not very fun, from what it looks like to me anyway. It doesn't look like a challenge that makes me go, ah yeah, I want to play that bad boy. Wow, it really hits the offering token there again. I remember that happening last time. Very few of these are fun to do. I mean, one of them is just titled Sorry, which is not never a good sign. Almost gotten all of the achievements. Very nice. 50k daily and 0 deck 1. I haven't actually looked at the achievements lately. 4. Okay. Why waste our time? 50k daily is tough. Yeah, I think you can get it if you, because you can get it on the replay, right? If you play the daily a second time, you can get it. If I remember correctly. Last run requires Shadow Siege sketches. Shadow Siege sketches answers the problems a lot of the time, it feels like. Oh, Carl Sagan, hello. Thinking about them galaxies. We still pick Shroud Spike here. I don't think I pick any of these. I wonder if I can win. Maybe this run is doomed. I wonder if this wins. I don't pick anything here. I mean, we're gonna follow through. Now, I don't need space. Probably draw. You can retry the daily seed. True. That is correct. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure of that. So you can just play it a few times when you see a really crazy one and figure out what people did. Energy for spiking? It might be energy for spiking. Also energy for surviving. I don't know what Arcus that is. I honestly thought this combat. I thought this was Rage Fell. I think this is Failure Arcus, and I just think it's Rage Fell because it's probably the Rage Fell version. I'm gonna go energy. What about the second overgorger after you issued the challenge? And I could probably win that way. Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't take the second overgorger. I would not. It's not in the spirit of the challenge. What is this? Hang on. What on earth is Automod holding this message for? Oh. Okay, so the left path looks juicy. However, this run needs a very specific. Do I need it? Let's see. I'm thinking I might need to find Silophyte here, but I might not if we power removals here. I'm gonna go left. I think we can get away with this. Train stewards go away, and did I take energy or draw? I took energy, so train stewards are not a problem here. I should clear Frozen Lane. Oh, my bad. Thought I clicked here. That's Shade Splitter. Unfortunate. Alright, quick Incant Armor 2. I'll take a plus 25 for your boy. Incant Armor 2 might actually be better. Incant Armor 2 is probably a little better there. Oh well. A purge. I'm actually gonna purge one more Shade Splitter. I'm gonna purge one of each here. Or doesn't synergize well with healing. You're right, actually. I think that's a good point. It's not right. It's not right to go conduit there. It's incorrect. Spell Shield 2 I should not pick. Now with no space, if I lose space top 4, it's kind of awkward. Yeah, we don't. Does synergize with armor, fat imp. Sure the imps are okay with being called fat? Kind of insensitive, to be honest with you. Out of here. Like, I think I had something I wanted to talk about tonight, but whatever it was is just gone from my... I wonder what it was. I missed this by 5. I guess playing Models Mage was bad. Well, play this by? Don't care what no imps think. The poor imps. Won't anyone think of the imp children? The imp children? If I answer Crypt Builder now, I shouldn't take any damage here. Any way to extend buffet? Yeah, you can retch and he'll come back to life after he's eaten. The main answer. Or reform. Reform doesn't work anymore. They patched that one out. We take some damage here. You can't reform morsels anymore. If a unit is eaten, you can't reform it any longer. They have changed that. Yeah, we kill him. The devs hate fun. Yeah. Kinda. Even burnout and he dies before he gets eaten. You do get to reform it. You've tested this and it does work, because I was told that if he dies now, he still does not get to reform. Perhaps that was incorrect though. Love the morsels cannot be reformed. Reforming morsels is strong, typically. I have found. If left path is wrong here. I'm gonna clear the shade splitters out. Made like 2 days ago. Like, yeah, it probably still works then. Someone told me that you couldn't reform him if he died, but I don't know why that would be, I guess. So yeah, giving him burnout too sounds pretty clutch. I don't just throw Malice Mage into the purge pile, dude. He's gonna be the big carry. He's our boy. Trust. Can I take the spikes 4 here? I don't think I can. At least we're gonna give this challenge a good go, I think. There's no room here. Top 4. Alas, I don't get the Blazing Bolt. However, okay. I can just throw Crypt Builder at this guy. This seems good. Does Blazing Bolt work with Flower? I think I haven't actually seen it happen, but I've had people tell me that you end up the Flower just lets you, like, it keeps adding copies, but the card never goes away. Basically, is what I've been told. I haven't tried it myself though. Malice Mage. Now's your time to shine, young man. Also a pretty good time for Shroud Spike if I wanted to. It doesn't really get much better than this. Just nuke this guy. Mm-hmm. These train stewards are still pretty bad. In here? Offering tokens? Ugh. Blazing bolts. I don't know how that is. Hold on. Purge and consume on the same card. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Oh, it's insane. I just purged it and also consumed it, I suppose. Sure. I should have played this train steward out. You can probably get a pretty good feel for the idea around this deck from this point on, right? I'm just going to use Gifts for Regard to cheat a survival plan here. I just need to purge out these bad cards now and add in like 2 good ones. We got another. Yo, the Blazing Bolts keeps the 0? Huh. This is kind of busted. Blazing Bolts plus Gifts for a Guard here. Overgorger's deceptively good. Yeah, it is. Card's kind of nuts. Does this just stay? This doesn't stay like this forever, right? That'd be ridiculous. It's time to get rid of these Train Stewards also. There's Ice Storm. Second Shroud Spike. Second Shroud Spike's good. It basically, the Shroud Spikes plus the Abandoned Umbra means that on a really bad turn I can just use, like if I draw Shroud Spike I can use it to nuke a floor for 80. Human Gift the Guard still work as a combo. I have been told that it does. I haven't been able to try it myself. Go ahead and hold this card over. Although, hold over plus 10 Ice Storm's pretty cool. I'm gonna throw a -1 into gifts. Holdover goes pretty well with a lot of cards here. Like, there's a lot of good choices. I'm gonna give it to Ice Storm. Lifesteal Morsel and win any boss. I mean, 16 attack plus lifesteal probably isn't gonna be a win, but it's not gonna be bad. Let's still remove concern. I could, like, you ever think about doing this? You ever think about doing this? Have you ever considered this one? I just wanna pose a possibility here to you, if you will. A potentiality. Yeah, I'm gonna give that one a weird champ as well. It works with Gifts for a Guard. That is correct. If only I had Plinks. Dude, this run would be insane with Plinks. Alright. I think that making Shadoweater small is fine, although, you ever consider this? Making Shadoweater small is good. Big Squid. Dude, what would be, you know what would be a cool Monster Train series? Do a series where you just try to, it's like a YouTube specific series where the goal is just to have a run where every single unit in the game is your main carry. That could be whack. Oh, yo, Ice Storm turn 1? Like, see it. Feel like it's sick with Shadoweater. Okay. So I actually have to consider the Tethys here. I have to be considerate of Tethys. Tethys can die. That card's held over. I'll wait on the Prismal Dust. Did you make a Morsel carry? You probably do it with Morsel Master duplicating a Morsel that... Oh, without Reform it's actually a lot harder, isn't it? That's a good question. How would you do it with Morsel carry? I don't know. Now that they've changed it, it's a little harder. Gifts is kind of scary here. These are good hits. Just give Tethys a 3 Prismal Dust and win the game. A single run for each unit. Dude, to try to carry with all units? Now that would be something. There's something I want to see you pull off. Win a run with every unit as your carry. In the same run. What you got for me? A Shroud Spike we don't want. A Train Steward is fine. Oh no, I have made a mistake. That's okay. Put up on one morsel with Void Binding. Oh yeah, that's right. You can Mitosis it. Yeah, you can Mitosis it. I forgot about Shroud Mitosis, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead and push my damage here. They'll nerf Void Binding, or if they do this, reduce the damage shield to 1. They already nerfed it. I'd be surprised if they nerf it a second time. I guess not that surprised, to be honest with you, but still. I'd be slightly surprised. I'm gonna not play Umbra Assault here. You here. We've actually had a 140 attack Morsel Miner against Seraph at one time. That'll never happen again. I'll never forget having a Morsel Master duplicate the 2 100 attack Rubble Morsels to kill an enemy. And I just went Rumble Morsel. That was a good one. Rumble Morsel. Why not play the Assault? I want to clear the units out of the deck. More so than I want to do anything else. However, I didn't actually count my energy. This isn't a thinking man's run. Counting is hard. You go here. Well, do you go here? Good question. Okay. I'm going to play Blazing Bolts up here. I need to win 2 here, but that's going to be unlikely. However, I can't play both. These incant shards have been in the perfect spot every time for our boy on the opponent's side. Sick, I actually won that. Excellent. I didn't hold over my Ice Storm, but that's okay. What is counting? I don't know, Neo. What is counting? A good question. Not bad. That Shadoweater? Yeah, Shadoweater is really, he's crushing it now. Look at him go. Guys, I gotta make a confession. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I think it was right to pick Conduit. I was supposed to pick Conduit. It was really good here. 3x Frostbite's pretty good. Kill Conduit? I mean, the thing is, we have the double spikes to put into Shadoweater, who can buy us a lot of time against Seraph. Online contributes nothing to bosses. He's trying, Dusk. Sometimes he gets 4 attack. Occasionally he gets to pump out 20s of damage. Don't disrespect Shadoweater like that. Come on. Come on. We can just take Ember here and there. It's probably still fine. He tried. He really tries. Okay? He's giving it his all. Don't make fun of my young man. He's doing his best. I'm just gonna make Blazing Bolts cost less. He's a very handsome young boy, okay? And he's trying his best. We'll stand for this. And I'm gonna skip this again. Although I'm not that upset they didn't show Shroud Spike there. Maybe I should still Permafrost Shroud Spike. I think I should actually Permafrost Prismal Dust here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Permafrost the Prismal Dust so that I can get a strong Dust on Tethys to guarantee her survival into Seraph. Spikes 5. Now this combat's a little more awkward. I should not pick Spikes 5 here. This is damage scaling is exponential. Gonna do is get her to Relentless Alive to beat Seraph at 20. Frostbite is not true. You're right. The Frostbite's probably fine. We can just use, we get the same effect from Conduit by just buying a few -1s also. So, you know. Fuck him up, Ice Storm. Ice Storm, congratulations, you have done it. Going to Mollusk Mage. Hey, there's the other Prismal Dust. Cool. If this is damage scaling is cubic, what's the difference? Like, what makes her damage scaling cubic instead of exponential? Explain it in terms that I can understand. Like my heathen words saying conduit is correct. I'll die on this hill. I'm gonna go ahead and draw gifts for a guard here. Ice Storm's in my hand. Yeah, this is fine. Don't, holy moly, this does a lot of damage. Alright, Ice Storm. Do it, Dad. Should ping away at some of these. Difference between 2 to the x and x squared. Ah, okay. Yeah. I understand that. I think again I just spike this for 8 here. It's fine. 90 plus 90 instead of 90 times 90. I wonder if I've been using exponential wrong over the course of my lifetime. It's an interesting question. I might be. I should gifts here. I hate that gifts hitting a consume X cost doesn't change it. I wish it changed it somehow. I'll take that. People use exponential wrong? I don't talk about exponential very often, to be fair to myself. You know, probably been using it wrong. At this point, Gifts for a Guard is basically done. I've thinned the deck down to its base components here. We've hit only... we've hit basically everything I'm going to. I don't mind hitting the Crypt Builder, though, I suppose, at this point. And we can just spike here, because why not? And I will then... I think I will Ice Storm down here. And we can just... Oh yeah, I can just hit you for 210. It's free. And that's free. Alright, I looked away. So, I guess in the context of, I'm definitely just kind of entering the zone here, if you will. Just playing the cards. Let me give me a moment here. Let me snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbity, choked, he's so mad, etc., etc. You know, Eminem, the real Slim Shady, etc. Yo, Gifts for a Guard with Attuned is kind of crazy. Holy moly. Good fight, buddy. Damage is linear. Yeah. It's like it's plus 40 every round. It's yeah, 60 plus 40x. Sure. Because you got to factor in it's plus 40 frostbite. Now, what about Glacial Seal? Glacial Seal would be exponential, right? Because it's 2 to the n, where n is the number of times that you bash your head into the keyboard after picking it. I'm pretty sure is how it works. I think Glacial Seal subsists on blood. Actually, too late for Blazing Bolts. Anything that triples has a point where it's doubled. Math talk. I put figuratively as one of the definitions of literally part of you die. Figuratively speaking, or literally? Or literally, or figuratively, literally died. What's in here? Fossilized fangs? Hang on. Do you... Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Do I pick Fossilized Fangs or Shadoweater here? It's not possible, right? That can't be right. There's no way that that can be correct. I refuse. I just refuse. I won't. You can't make me. The same shop, it's the same run. I was challenged to do this run again. However, this time pick Shadoweater because I said I think Shadoweater was good there. And so I did it. I need to purge train stewards here. I'm actually just gonna spend the money on... I'm gonna make Ice Empire free. I'm just gonna purge train stewards now. All we gotta do is not have Tethys get sniped, which should be impossible here. It should be impossible for our Tethys to get sniped. I'm gonna consume this card. Yeah, everything comes down to chased for sure. I lose this run before? Nah, I won this run before, but so all the way back here at this Umbra banner, there's a decision between Overgorger and Shadoweater. And when we did this run earlier tonight, I said I think Shadoweater is the correct pick here. However, I took Overgorger and I greeted for it and then we crushed out of control. However, I said I think you could still win this with Shadoweater for sure. Hmm. 3, 4. It's 3 space. This is fine. I wonder if it's ever correct there to spike the jeweler on Tethys. I think it isn't. Did 3 of those hit Seraph? Ah, fuck. Seraph does, of course, cause us some trouble from time to time here. But ultimately, it's fine. There we go. We've actually done the seed before? Yes. Roughly 2 hours ago. I played this run. Health is good. Damage morsel's bad. There's the blazing bolts. And maybe even just not take the sweep at all. Like Overgorger, but it's risky. Overgorger is like, I think Overgorger is one of the best picks post Daedalus. Like post Daedalus, you've already gotten past the point where Overgorger is gonna fall apart on you. Care about this offering token? And these train stewards just die. I wonder if it was right to put them mid-floor. Probably not. It's just a shame that it is this way here, right? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I shouldn't have played that. I shouldn't have played that first. I should have Gifts of a Garden. That's a mistake. I think I need to punch you for 110. I should do this. Or 4 or higher. Make him if you had good generation and saw him at Daedalus. He's very good. Like the one thing about Overgorger is he's risky, but he's also just very good as a card. He's kinda strong. Might say out of control. Not sure if I'd say out of control. He's just good. If I ever do this? I don't think so. Okay, what are we looking at here? Got Gifts for a Garden here. I have Gifts for a Garden here, so I should play that first before deciding on anything else. I don't want it to hit the Shroud Spike. I'm okay with it hitting the offering token. What's inside Gifts for a Guard? A Crypt Builder. That's pretty good. Gifts for a Guard again. Losing Blazing Bolts kinda sucks though, I will admit. But we still have Ice Empire, which is good. We don't play this card again unless we have Ice Empire in hand now. I want an Ice Storm here. Yeah, that's good. Can drop you an Excavator. Blazing Bolt's this 4 or this 4? Probably this floor, and then I just get to put all the Prismal Dust into Overgorger. So right now, if I see a damage shield morsel at any point, I just hit it with the spike instantly. Oh, I wonder if I hit this one with the spike. I hit this with the spike, for sure. What's in here? And wait. Okay. Look at Overgorger. He wipes the entire floor. What an animal. I'm gonna take 10 here. I'm okay with that. Alright. Now I just kill you. Ice Empire in my hand. The more of this we kill, the better off we are. I think that with the offering tokens, am I guaranteed to hit everything every turn? Damage shield on Mollusk be better? For what? Why? Because he heals? He shouldn't take any more damage. I don't think he should take any more damage. Maybe he loses 1 or 2 here. Perhaps. You might be right. Look at that shit. I don't want to draw those offering tokens. Nah. Okay, let's see if this is good enough. Is it? Doesn't look good now. However, see what more we can do. You throw me the 4,000 as I'm about to lose it. That is just, it's just unfortunate. So I play. I think I can still get this here. Don't think I'll lose. I don't know. Play the Morsel Jeweler first. I had it. Did I throw? That's true. I just gotta kill the front, right? We do it like this. Yeah, we got it. Close to 0 cards in the deck, too. Cool. Call it. You're right. I didn't think about how much damage you actually lost there. Yo, did you see that? The 25 health on the Mollusk Mage to fucking clutch it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Glitch, I gotta say, thank you for challenging me to do that, because that was extremely fun. I did throw. How did I throw? What did I do wrong there? Did I have spiked something differently? Frostbite would killed at the pyre. Yeah, but you know. Spike the rubble last turn? Did I not spike the rubble last turn? Didn't I spike the rubble and shield last turn? I swear I did that. Am I crazy? Didn't I put like 10 damage shield on him? It was really fun though. I like that run. Like that run is very different from a run like anything I've played before. Put together the old just play a bunch of good spells plan, and then gifts for a guard them. But dude, thanks for the bits, for real. And that challenge was really fun.